was first identified as having hearing loss when I was 20, but I may have had it earlier. It was just very gradual, and I didn't realize it myself until someone else had pointed it out to me. When I was first diagnosed, I didn't really think too much about it, but then I noticed that it was getting worse, and so I really wanted to do something about it. I had to go through a lot of testing. It was really scary because you're just thinking about, am I going to lose all of my hearing? What's going to happen? And I just didn't know what would happen from there. They did recommend hearing aids, but because they're not covered here by the healthcare, I wasn't able to afford it. So I wasn't wearing them for at least 6 years. Recently in the spring, I started making some hearing aid accessories just for myself because I really like art and making things by hand. The first design that I made is right here. It's inspired by the ear cuff that Catriona Gray wore during the Miss Universe pageant, and I just really loved it because it was so beautiful and it reflected where I came from. And from there, I just kept designing more accessories for myself based on my heritage and some other things that I enjoyed. I think because I had been missing a lot of my culture, it was something really beautiful and inspiring and just uniquely Filipino that really resonated with me. And so I wanted to really honor my heritage. Giving a portion of my profits that I make to a local nonprofit organization here in Canada, and they provide refurbished hearing aids to people who can't afford it. And so I wanted to help the program out by giving some money to cover some of the costs that they need to implement this program for people who can't afford it here. Important for Filipinos who aren't living in the Philippines to be able to know where they come from. I think there's no one way to be a Filipino, and so people here in the diaspora, we're trying to rediscover what that means to us, even though we don't live in the Philippines. And so we're trying to learn about the things of what it might mean to be Filipino and kind of share that with the people that we live, because we're not the majority where we live usually. And I think it's really powerful for us to know that and share with others because of the rise in anti-Asian racism recently. Just because you don't look like someone else, you look different, doesn't mean that you should be ashamed of where you are from. And so I think being proud in the face of racism is especially important today.